Hey, we're back with Professor Abu Melech and quantum theology, quantum... What's happening here? Imagi.
Lingual physics is the term for now, and the name may still change many times, but what it denotes is the lattice of symbolism, of language, of grammar, and the entire constructs that humans have designed over the last couple of 100,000 years, using the basic instruments that they have at their disposal, being their mouth and gutturals and verbs, and then using their brain and creating a tubules form of constructs which almost extract energy, possibly gamma ray energy, possibly the energy which is at the base of the entire biological strata, the energy which has been described by Sir Roger Penrose and Stuart Hameroff to be the frequencies that microtubules function at, which in the wake of their discovery changes science completely. Whilst the world could have gone by without knowing these things, just as we went by for 150 years using anesthesia whilst not knowing how it was, what the effect was, why it was that it was putting people to sleep in such a absolute way that they could be operated on, was not known even until a few years ago, until Stuart Hameroff, who invariably will get the Nobel Prize for it, has, with Sir Roger Penrose, who also will get the Nobel Prize, have discovered the basis of consciousness. And it seems that with a little bit of tweaking, it'll be right, somehow or other. And what my contribution to this is to without great proof, but it seems to think that the lattice of microtubules and the energy which it uses, that is the foundation of all biology, including bacteria, that, and which they say, and it seems, is at the source of consciousness, that this can be expanded, that this energy that has traveled for billions of years to get here, all it wants to do is, its nature, like water's nature, is to flow down in the direction of gravity. But it also, when it changes its form, it goes into crystalline or ice form, or into another form, it goes into vapor. The same material goes into vapor. The nature of this energy coming from the cosmos is to expand into infinity in any way possible, infinitely. And it seems to be also in many dimensions. So that now, if its power and its nature is to go in this direction, it will pass humanity and the world and this earth by if it is not caught up in a net, in a sail, where it's like a breeze to feel it sail up, a lattice in which it can enrope itself like a vine over a pole and go up. It requires different layers of itself going further, almost like a wave lapping up and then stringing itself, lassoing itself like a vine upwards and then reaching over and then creating a skeletal structure in which to overgrow. And such is what language seems to be about, in all its intricacies, all its mundane intricacies, putting one level of understanding of an idea onto another level of an idea, and it all is in the pursuit of this idea, which seems possibly to be these frequencies, and it's not in one place, and there is never a absolute target of this idea, but rather it is the wave function. And language is a mechanism in physical and quantum physics speech. Language is a mechanism to collapse the wave function.